Hey, welcome again to Lola's Kitchen. Today I'm going to be showing you how I chop up and cut my bell peppers. The first thing you want to do is wash them very well, and I dry them off, and then you cut the stock off of them in the bottom, as you can see. And I'm going to do all of them different forms. This one I'm going to cut into strips. This one I'm going to dice. And this one I'm going to strip it, but I'm going to leave it a little thicker because you usually want to use this for like your stews and so forth. You know, when I make pollo guisado, when I make carne guisada, that's stew chicken and stew meat, I usually put this one in there too. And these I usually put in my sofrito, which is a whole different thing, but I'm going to show you how I do them. Okay? So first you want to cut around them, and you don't want to cut the seed because you don't want the seeds in it. I usually get the seeds when I'm doing my sofrito because it's gonna be mince in the pot, so you want to cut nice all the way around that, make them nice. Cut it according to how it's formed. See what I'm saying? Cut into its form. There you go. And just put it in there. And then you want to lay it flat like this. This is the skin part. You don't want to cut towards it. You want to lay it flat and cut it. See, like lay it flat. So you lay it flat. I'm going to do one for you. You lay it flat and just slice. Nice and thin. I can't do it fast, but a master chef said, don't worry about the speed. Just be precise. And that's what I'm going to do. And when you chop them this thin, you can use them for stir fry or for your salads. Or I like to eat them like this at sometimes, you know, with some hot sauce or something. So just nice and thin, nice and thin, nice and thin. I'm gonna do another one. Keep your area clean. I usually use Clorox and wipe every time I use them. See how I'm doing this right now? You can do it like that too. Not good. Like I said, I'm not a culinary person. I've never went to culinary school. Everything I learned it from, you know, my backyard, my grandmama. My grandmother is Taino Indian. My grandfather is Cunas Indio from Panama. My grandmother is Taina Indian from Puerto Rico. So these are the things they show me. And honestly and truly, guys, they never really use knife. They use like a blade, whatever it is they use, and blade into their stuff, you know. So this is, you know, nice thin strips that you can use for stir fry, or you can eat it. This one, on this knife, let me go ahead and wipe the knife off. This one, I'm going to dice this one for you, and you use the same format, okay, of slicing. You go around it, not just follow the elements, follow the way it was created, follow its embodied format, you know. See, nice and cute, isn't it? Pretty. So I'm not gonna cut it all so that you would see. And then let's put this to the side. Once again, skin part down. And you're gonna cut it kind of like julienne style as well, nice and thin. Take your time. You don't have to do it all fast, you know. We're not in a race or in a hurry here, you know. And I wouldn't even be able to do it fast either. Like I said, I've never been to anybody's school. So this is Lola's cooking. This is how Lola's cook in her. This is how Lola cook in her kitchen. Nice and easy. Todo poquito a poco, suave, suavemente. Todo suavecito. And then you just put them together, you know, like baby, a stack of nice, even, and you just let the knife just go through them, slide through them, see? Some people hold them like this, but if I don't like put my whole hand on them, I feel like if I'm not doing it right or I'm not holding them correctly. And you do it nice and soft, nice. See? Oh, look, I missed a part. Remember, Lola not no culinary artist. I learned to create nothing elegant. I just cook because I love to cook. I like how the elements of the food infuses. I like how cooking makes me feel, you know, and I like to create things, and I like to watch people, you know, eat my food and be like, ooh, this tastes so good. And that's all I care about, that it's clean and it tastes good and it's healthy. So here we go, dicing. You can also put this on your salad too, just like that, however you like that. And then this one, like I said, this is the one that I cooked. When I cut it a little thick because I put this in my soups, so in my what you call it, my stewed chicken and stewed goat or stewed beef. It depends on what I'm gonna do with it. Once again, you cut around it. See how that look nice like that? Just cut around it. And this one, you're gonna just do it a little thick, like it flat to the back, flat, skin down also. And just like julienne, but a little thicker. Just a little thicker. He's misbehaving. Not a professional, y'all. So, don't laugh at me. All the little particles, I'm going to use that to make what I call a sofrito. And if you want, you can cut this part off too. See, like all of this part that's sticking up, you can cut that part off as well. Some people cut the inside out because they say it might be a little too bitter, but I like them because I usually combine it. See, like I've seen like professional chefs cut this part out of it because it says sometimes it makes it bitter, but I like it. I'm just trying to shave it down so it would be cute, but doesn't really matter. I will still use this in my sofrito, so that goes in there. And then once again, you hold it down and you just go thick. I just let the knife go through it first, and then I apply a little pressure, and there you go. Nice thick strips for your ensalada, for your stews, and so forth. But I like bell peppers. I like to eat them, so for me it doesn't really matter how thick or how thin they are. I will just go ahead and gobble them up. So here you go. You have this a little thicker julienne cut. You have your little dice right here, you know, diced nice, and then you have your nice little strips for your stir fry on your red. Thank you so much for coming and visiting me at Lola's Kitchen. See you next time. Bye.